and welcome to the final installment of the Live with LifeLink series for this April's Donate Life Month. Today's live is Working Together to Save Lives. So today we're going to be chatting with panelists from our local county tax collectors to share how LifeLink and Donate Life Florida work together with tax collectors all over the state every day to save more lives through organ and tissue donation, one driver license at a time. So it is my pleasure to introduce our panelists today. I would like to first introduce Mr. Ken Burton, Manatee County Tax Collector. He was first elected in 1992 and has maintained a high standard of customer service, efficiency, and innovation for 7 subsequent and unopposed elections. A Manatee County native and 1980 Palmetto High School grad, Ken also attended Carson Newman University in Tennessee, earning his BS in business with a major in management and information technology. He is proud to lead the organization in serving his community with excellence, integrity, and respect. As a strong supporter of Donate Life Florida, Ken has placed a focus on connecting the tax collector's role with organ donor registrations to their core value of community and social responsibility, and has integrated the life-saving opportunity into the organization's culture and onboarding process. On average, about 35,000 organ donors are registered in Manatee County each year from one simple question from his staff: do you want to save up to 8 lives today? Well, welcome, Mr. Ken Burton.
Yes, great to be here. Excited to be on.
And our next wonderful guest is Ms. Tracy Moore Pipkins. Tracy's entire career has been in customer service in some capacity. She truly enjoys the excitement, challenges, and accomplishments that come with helping people. Tracy has been with the Lee County Tax Collector's Office for 25 years, starting out on the front line and working through management and even quality assurance. In 2016, she was promoted to Director of Customer Service, which transitioned into Customer Experience. And the customer experience includes 6 service centers and a contact center. Welcome, Tracy.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Our next guest is Mr. Dale Hoffman of the Hillsborough County Tax Collector's Office. Dale is the Director of Branch Operations, where he leads a staff of 270 dedicated professionals in 8 branch offices that serve over 1 million customers annually and oversees a budget of $20 million. Dale began his career with the office in 1993 as a clerk processing motor vehicle transactions before moving into the accounting department. In 2002, Dale was appointed as the Director of Branch Operations. Dale has a Bachelor of Science degree from Florida State University, and while studying in Tallahassee, also worked at the Florida Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicles. He is a certified Florida Collector Assistant. Welcome, Dale.
Thank you. Good morning. Glad to be here.
And last but certainly not least, we also have Ashley Moore. Ashley is a manager in the Public Affairs Department right here for LifeLink Foundation in Tampa, and also serves as the chair of Donate Life Florida Board of Directors. She graduated from the University of Florida with a BS in advertising. She has 14 years of marketing and social media experience, with 13 of them being in the field of organ, eye, and tissue donation. Welcome, Ashley.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone.
Fantastic. Well, we're so grateful to have all of you here with us today. And again, the purpose of this live is to really let our viewers know a little bit more about the special relationship that Donate Life Florida and LifeLink of Florida has with our local tax collectors. So how did we kind of get there? So my first question is to you, Ashley. How did Donate Life Florida first begin to partner with our local tax collector offices to promote donation to customers?
Thank you so much, Erica. So Donate Life Florida, we've had a really long history of partnership with our tax collectors over the years to support organ, eye, and tissue donation. Our partnership officially started in 2013 when state legislation was passed, which transitioned the driver's license issuing services from DHSMV operated offices to the county tax collectors, with the exception of only 3 counties in Florida. Now, that transition was completed in 2016, and that allowed our Donate Life Florida to begin building really strong relationships with our tax collectors and their staff, as 90% of individuals who register to become a donor in Florida, they do that when obtaining or renewing a driver's license. So that's a good amount of folks. Donate Life Florida has a committee, and we are dedicated to supporting our tax collector offices through donation education, as well as special campaigns to promote donation during National Donate Life Month in April, as well as throughout the year. We also have tax collector liaisons that are assigned to those counties, where they're responsible for building those relationships with our tax offices and work to customize donation education based on the needs of each office or county. We have seen this approach to building this culture among our leadership teams and their employees, and it really has led to an increase in donation rates in Florida. Right now, I'm really proud to share that in Donate Life Florida, we have over 11.5 million people registered. That's about 50% of adults in Florida who have said yes to donation, and that makes us the third largest registry in the country. A huge part of that success is really thanks to our great partnership with our tax collector offices, who really embrace the life-saving mission or life-saving message of donation, and they make sure that all of their staff are asking that very important question: do you want to become an organ donor? Whenever an individual is obtaining their license. And on behalf of Donate Life Florida, I just want to say we are extremely appreciative of that support and the efforts that all of our tax collectors do to really provide that education to the public and support our mission. So thank you all for being here today.
Fantastic. Thank you, Ashley. That was a great kind of overall of how we kind of got here. I know for perhaps some of our audience members here, they don't quite understand what exactly the tax collector does. We know they obviously issue driver's licenses, but you all also offer additional services as well. So what other services does the tax collector offer? Mr. Ken Burton, would you like to cover that?
Okay, I'll certainly try. We are the county tax collector is a constitutional officer because we're mentioned in the Florida Constitution, and the legislature are the ones that give us our duties, much like they handed over the driver's license to us, about 10 years ago officially. We do work for 5 different state agencies. The one we're talking about today is Department of Highway Safety and Motor Vehicle. We also, with the Department of Revenue, collect the local property tax. We collect a little bit of sales tax, and some of us collect a tourist development tax. We also still sell a few hunting and fishing licenses for the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission. Some of us are involved with the Department of Health issuing birth certificates, and many of us are also involved with the Department of Agriculture with the concealed weapon licenses. And then some of us even have unique duties that are just for our county, and some of them may want to add to that. I mean, we used to collect an adult entertainment license, then they decided not to do that anymore. And I know one of the tax collectors was a dog catcher. They did the dog licenses or whatever. So, but that's in general a high level overview of what the Florida County Tax Collector does, providing state services at the local level.
Fantastic. Dale, did you have anything else to add to that, or Tracy?
Sure. In Hillsborough County, we also collect a business tax. So for local businesses, they have to pay a tax in Hillsborough County. That's one of the other duties that we have in Hillsborough County. But all the ones that Mr. Burton mentioned, we also participate in, from concealed weapons to tourist development, birth certificates for the Department of Ag.
Fantastic. What about you all in Lee County, Tracy?
To add to that would be vehicle for hire, which is under the local county ordinance, but that's the only additional service for Lee County. Otherwise, they've captured them all.
Fantastic. All right, well, that's great to know. I know a lot of us are sometimes not quite sure exactly what the tax collector does, so that's great. You all obviously wear multiple hats and offer many different services. So, of course, like a lot of us, COVID-19 happened, around this time last year, and we're all impacted in some way. So for customers who might be visiting your offices, how has the in-office customer experience changed since COVID, or in what ways maybe are things the same? I'll start with you, Tracy.
So the changes, oh my goodness, just structural changes. We've added glass partitions to all of our front-facing customer counters. We never had that before, so that's a change. We utilize a virtual lobby now where customers can wait in their car, tune into 91.1 FM, and they'll hear their number, right? So we've done that. Lee County also began taking Lee County residents only. So it's changed the dynamic a lot, but the thing that remains the same is the desire to still help the customers as much as we can. And that it's really, really, really busy in our lobby sometimes. Lee County is growing by leaps and bounds, which I know all the counties are. I mean, new residents, it's a lot. Yeah, we love it.
That's great. What about for you all in Hillsborough County, Dale?
Well, like most everyone else, we had to deal with the social distancing aspect. So we went from allowing anyone to come into our doors any time of the day, also along with appointments, to appointment only, and restricting the distance and the number of seats in our lobbies. So the social distancing aspect. Also in Hillsborough County, we have a mask mandate, so we have to ensure that customers and our staff have masks on at all times while in our buildings. So that's been a challenge, and we look forward to getting back to business as usual. And we've also seen a tremendous increase in the number of calls that our call center takes, and trying to have the resources to be able to meet the demands of the customers is still critical to this organization. And as Tracy said, it all goes back to customer service. We want to help everyone that we can as quickly as we can, but that has been the challenge of just seeing the decrease in the number of customers we could help in our branches at any one time, to the increase on our telephones. And we continue to work through those, and again, look forward to getting back to business as normal.
Fantastic. Ken, what about over in Manatee County?
Yeah, a lot of the same changes. I guess one thing I would like to add to this, the federal government issued a document about essential workers. And if you look through the document, the Florida County Tax Collector, we are actually mentioned in there 3 times. One, because we provide driver's license and motor vehicle services. And then there were 2 that had to do with property tax and public safety. So we never really closed. A lot of these places are closed for whatever reason. But we did the same thing. We did the plexiglass and the appointments. We've added virtual services at our branch office. We put kiosks in the lobbies and some of our Publixes around as to make it a little more convenient. And we've tried to maintain. We've talked about high quality customer service. We've tried to keep our five-star Google reviews every day, and have tried to keep the wait times manageable as well.
Fantastic. Well, I'm sure customers will really appreciate just how dedicated all of you are to ensuring that high quality customer experience, despite the challenges. So switching gears a little bit, last year the Florida legislature passed a bill that would allow Donate Life Florida to create a specialty license plate. And we have to sell 3,000 vouchers before that plate goes into production. But I did want, Ashley, if you could share a little bit as to why Donate Life Florida wanted to create the specialty license plate to begin with.
Absolutely. So this is something that we've really wanted to see come to fruition for many, many years. It started about 5 years ago, Donate Life Florida began pursuing legislation to secure a Donate Life Florida specialty plate. It took some time, but in October of 2020, that legislation got passed, and it does give us that opportunity for our organization to pursue the plate. And as you said, Erica, that is going to take us pre-selling 3,000 vouchers to prove that there's an audience for the cause before that plate can actually go into production. So right now, Donate Life Florida is working to promote it. The purpose of the plate is, one, to provide donation education awareness. Anyone that is passionate about the Donate Life cause can promote donation while they drive. And secondly, if we can get the plate into production, it will provide much needed funding to Donate Life Florida to do even more public education outreach and encourage donor registration. The plate voucher is $33, and 25 of each of plates sold will go back to Donate Life Florida to support our mission. Anyone can purchase it online or at a tax collector office anywhere in Florida. And anyone interested in helping us to get that plate on the road can go to donatelifeflorida.org just to get some more information about all the details about the plate. But we're really excited. And again, if anyone out there wants to support it, it can be purchased, like I said, online or at our tax collector offices locally.
Great. So that leads into the next question. How can customers actually purchase the voucher at their local tax collector office? Is there anything they need to provide in order to make a purchase? Tracy, would you like to handle that question?
Sure. No, there isn't. So they would come in, they would show their ID so we can associate it to the voucher and issue it for them. It's as simple as that.
Fantastic. Well, that makes it very easy. So as Ashley mentioned, you do have that opportunity to purchase it in person at your local tax collector office. As many of our panelists mentioned, there might be appointments required in order to do so. So make sure that you make an appointment in advance so that you can do that. And like Tracy said, it's super easy. Just need your license. So switching gears again a little bit, one of the reasons that we have been able to save more lives every single year is because of the tremendous support that we receive from our local tax collectors. You all do an amazing job at supporting the Donate Life cause. So my question to you all is why? Why do you support the Donate Life Florida and cause of organ and tissue donation? Dale, why don't we start with you?
Certainly. Well, first of all, I mean, it saves lives. What could be a greater humanity than helping your fellow human in a time of need? And it's the ultimate gift that someone can give in this world. And I just think that it's a great cause, and it's something that, we can't take our parts with us when we pass. And why not donate it to someone and let them have the gift of life and continue to enjoy and maybe make a difference in this world. So I just really feel strongly that it's the ultimate gift that someone can give, and it's easy to complete the application. When you come in to complete your driver's license, we ask the question, you answer it, and you're giving the ultimate gift. So I just fully, wholeheartedly believe in the Donate Life cause and look forward to continuing to push to increase the numbers in Hillsborough County of people being registered to give that gift. And here in Tampa, we're lucky to have Tampa General Hospital, which is a leading recovery center and also surgery center that leads Florida. And I believe in their mission, and I believe in the Donate Life mission. Give life.
Wow, thank you so much, Dale. What about Tracy? What about for you? Why do you support Donate Life Florida?
Well, I want to echo what Dale said. It is the ultimate gift. I mean, what better way? What better way to do things? So, and another thing is, honestly, so we had, it touches close to home for Lee County tax collector, since we actually had a recipient, one of our staff members, that she's retired. She's been gone a good 7 years, but she was actually a recipient of an organ, and it was wow, it brought it all together. So yeah, we love it.
We certainly hope that even in her time now in retirement, that she's enjoying a wonderful life, and we're so grateful that she was able to receive her transplant
Yes.
in time. So that's wonderful. And what about you, Ken, in Manatee County? Why do y'all support Donate Life Florida and the cause?
Well, it fits our core value, community and social responsibility. We need to be part of our community, and the relationship the Florida Tax Collectors Association has with Donate Life Florida is a perfect fit for this. It's a no-brainer. As Tracy and Dale said, it's no greater gift than the gift of life. But Donate Life Florida, we're so thankful for you for supporting us, making it easy, like with the T-shirts that we have and the things you provide us to help market it. And it goes with the mantra with our customer service. It's just one more thing that we can do that makes it a great experience.
Fantastic. Well, yes, as Dale or as Ken showed his T-shirts, yes, we're so happy that you guys are sporting your T-shirts and enjoying them for this month, which actually perfectly leads into the next question. How are you all celebrating Donate Life Month this month? Why don't we start with you, Ken?
Well, the staff gets all excited when April comes around. They start, well, actually, they probably start in mid to late February. Okay, what are we going to do? And they go above and beyond decorating, and that's good for the morale. And then when the T-shirts come, and everybody's wearing the same brand new T-shirt, brings a lot of excitement to the office, and it makes it easier for the customer to say yes to the question. The behind me, we've got this background. This was made in my financial services department, who has no public contact with the public. They're behind the scenes, so it gives them a way to get involved and bake cookies and have some fun with it. And we have local stories of donation. I know people that have been recipients of an organ donation. I have an employee, Donna, whose mom is a double lung transplant, has been for 13 years now, living beyond the statistics. And we had her come share at our Columbus Day, where it's our only day the staff actually gets together, and she came and shared her story about it to reinforce what we're trying to do here. And the other thing we do is we share all this information and pictures on social media to get the community also involved as well.
Fantastic. Yeah, so you guys have a wonderful spirit about Donate Life, so we're so grateful for that. Dale, over in Hillsborough County, how are you all celebrating Donate Life Month this month?
Sure. Well, along with what Mr. Burton just stated about the employees get excited, they create areas in their office to show their support for Donate Life in April. Blue Green Day back on the 16th was a big day here in the office. Our offices, pretty much all of them had a covered dish dinner or luncheon, and everything's blue and green, from blue cupcakes to green punch. They get excited. It builds a spirit of camaraderie. And there's also competition between the branches to see who can outperform the other during the month of April, along with competition between tax collector offices. I know sometimes I've challenged Mr. Burton and to the numbers, and we've joked about that over the years. About who can have a higher donation rate for the month of April or what have you. Still trying to beat him, though, and looking forward to that in the coming years. But our teams get really excited about it. And again, Donate Life has done a great job of partnering with tax collectors and providing the T-shirts, as you see in the picture, along with just supporting our mission to serve customers. And also helping our staff understand the need for organ donations. So it's an exciting time, the month of April around here.
Fantastic. Well, Tracy, how about over in Lee County? How are you all celebrating Donate Life Month?
Well, the same thing as they are. It creates camaraderie, but I wanted to say that I think this year was even more special in the sense that it's been a challenging year, right? So everyone was like, yes, let's, like our Lehigh office, they did a musical to YMCA, and we put it on our our internal intranet, and it just gets everyone excited. They feel like it's 2019 again, right? So it's good. Yeah. Just creating the excitement, sharing what they're doing at the offices. They want to one up the other. Yeah.
That's great. I'm glad that there's so much competition amongst everyone. So, I mean, obviously beyond April, you all are amazing supporters of Donate Life. So how do you create excitement with your teams, not just for Donate Life Month, but even throughout the year? Let's start with Dale.
Well, first of all, I want to say that we have a new tax collector. Nancy Milan was sworn in January, and one of our first senior leader meetings, she made it a point that she wanted our office to take it to the next level of community service. So she's looking to be more involved than what our office already was with community service projects and with our partners such as Donate Life. So I think in the coming year, we're going to see a refocused energy and look for new ways to do things, and she'll probably push us on those donor rates and how we can get those up in our offices and for our county overall. So we're going to look for new ways to engage our staff. Nancy has already done several videos for Donate Life and put those out on our Facebook page. She started one off the first day of April. Another one rolled out this week. And she continues to look for ways that we can engage our employees and engage our community and our customers, and looking for new and exciting things this upcoming year. And to make sure that our staff is truly engaged and excited about all the community initiatives that we are involved in.
Fantastic. What about in Lee County, Tracy? How do you guys create that excitement with your teams for Donate Life Month and beyond?
I think the communication, talking about it, putting it in our talking points when we have meetings, the message from the top down, so everybody gets it, that it's, it's important. It's something that's part of our business and that it touches people's lives, showing the connection that gives a full circle to everyone, so they have the understanding of why we're doing this and stuff. So yeah, I think that's it. We include it and we try to touch point it at any time that we're speaking with staff. Yeah. Fantastic.
And what about you all in Manatee County? How do you create that excitement with your teams for Donate Life Month?
Well, I think this year was special because a year ago everything was shut down and we were not able to have blue-green days and the whole month to get involved. But we promote it with bonus casual days and they get to wear the t-shirt, again sharing the real life stories, tying it into the role, and again y'all providing the promotional items, the t-shirts and other materials, and who wouldn't get excited about saving lives?
Right. It's a no-brainer, right?
No-brainer.
Well, you guys have all kind of touched on it a little bit, but how have you been successful in creating that culture of donation within your teams? Beyond just April, but year long and every year, really. Why don't we start with you, Tracy?
So since 2018, two of our offices have, remember the Tree of Life, the artwork, right? So I think from then on, especially when we had recipients come in, the families of the donors come in, and they actually had a meet and greet with staff, I thought that was really, really special. And that created, from then on, I think, was really a true interest and an understanding of Donate Life. So.
Great, fantastic. Dale, what about you all in Hillsborough County? How have you been successful in creating that culture of donation?
Well, there's a few things. Number one is, tax collectors are really, at the end of the day, a customer service oriented business. So when we onboard new staff members, we really concentrate on the customer service aspect of that, and Donate Life and what we do with asking the question during the driver's license process is customer service. So I think, and also community focused, and we expound on that in training, and our partnership with Donate Life, and having Donate Life come in and speak to our new employees and explain the process is a tremendous benefit, and I think continues to drive the point home that it's not only part of our process in the driver's license issuance, but it's also helps our community, helps our fellow man and woman and child. And I think just continuing to reiterate that, and with Nancy Milan wanting to push community efforts, this will continue to be near and dear to us. And the great partnership we have with Donate Life, when you come in and speak to us at our in-service day, I think continues to drive the point home. And as others have said, Tracy and Ken, about putting the human face on donation and what it means, that it saves lives, has been tremendous, and I think does resonate with our staff.
Great. Ken, what about you all in Manatee County? How do you think you've been successful in creating that culture of donation?
Well, it starts day one when the first day they come to work, where they learn our core values, the community and social responsibility. It's touched there. And then when they start their driver's license training, it's touched there. Second, so the new staff are getting indoctrinated into it very early on. We tell them that organ donors can save up to 8 lives. And the team knows and believes in the mission of Donate Life, and then having Donate Life Florida be a part of our Columbus Days, and coming, as well as coming to the tax collector annual meeting in August, just drives this home.
Well, we certainly appreciate everything that you all do every single day, integrating Donate Life Florida and the cause, and everything that you all do with your staff. So we sincerely appreciate that. So I know, again, there's always challenges, and there's, things that we're trying to innovate on as well too. Are there any new exciting things happening this year or potentially next that customers can expect, either in office or maybe even online, maybe the online customer experience? Tracy, why don't we start with you?
Well, there are. So Lee County had the pleasure. We went and visited Manatee County. Thank you, Mr. Burton. And they showed us their virtual processing that they began. So Lee County is actually planning for that, so that we'll have that in the next year for our customers. We also have, we've got the private tag agency in our county that is helping us with individual customers as well as dealers. And we've also got kiosks, motor vehicle renewal kiosks that are in our public. So those are the things coming up for Lee County.
Wow, that sounds exciting. What about you, Dale, over in Hillsborough County? What are some new and exciting things happening with you all?
Sure. Well, we continue to try to expand the registration kiosk program in Hillsborough County. We have them in 4 of our offices and 5 of our Publix locations, and we're continuing to push to put more of those kiosks out in the public sector or in Publixes. Also, we are excited about some legislation. It looks like we're going to get a digital driver's license. So that's going to be interesting, and looking to help the state implement that program. This will be where an individual will have their license on their telephone. Also, they'll still continue to receive their card, but that looks like that's going to come down the pike, along with a bill that is going to expand registration data to tax collectors, and looking forward to expanding our capabilities with that information, being able to communicate with customers and remind them when they're due for renewal on a registration. So, and then again, with Nancy coming into office, she has some ideas that she wants to explore. We're reviewing those now. I think the virtual office that Manatee County is implementing is something we want to be involved in. We're looking at trying to provide service via virtual titling. So, though that may take some legislation to change some things around, but continuing to bring the virtual office to the community, that's what our focus is going to be.
Great, that's fantastic. Ken, what about you all in Manatee?
Well, just to add what Tracy and the Red Rocket have said, we have the virtual services has been something we pushed. We actually got the kiosks. That was first done in Hillsborough. It's been a big help. The only other big thing that we're looking at is working on our YouTube channel. And one of the criteria is where you get a couple of extra tools, as I guess, is you got to get to 1,000 subscribers. Now, Donate Life would have no problem getting to 1,000 subscribers because you have something very viable that's very big, and but it's hard to get people excited about subscribing to a tax collector's office, because you don't really need us until you need us, and then you don't need us anymore for a while until the next thing comes up in their life. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge, but we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, which opens up the tools where you can do more with that, as well as using that to promote our community and social responsibility with Donate Life videos as a good example.
Fantastic. Well, you guys heard it here. Ken wants you to subscribe to Manatee County Tax Collectors YouTube. Help them get to 1,000 fans. No, but that's great. It's great that you guys are thinking outside of the box and trying to really innovate new and interesting ways to serve the community and offer those services. So I'm sure we're all excited to really benefit from those new innovations coming down the pipeline. So to kind of close up my questions, and this is kind of an ask from Ashley as chair of Donate Life Florida, myself, and all of us really at Donate Life Florida, we're always looking for new ways to support you all as you support us. And so we wanted to know, is there anything else? How can Donate Life Florida continue to support you further to educate customers about donation and encourage them to register as a donor? Dale, why don't we start with you?
Certainly. Well, continue what you've been doing. You've been a great partner. I think we just have to continue to look for ways to get the word out. I do think that with digital driver's licenses, there are going to be some opportunities and some challenges of making sure that we continue to reach the audience and that they truly understand what Donate Life is all about, and to make sure that they're still registering. So I think as long as we continue to keep open communication, that's the key, and making sure that we have the right communication as we move forward through virtual offices, digital driver's license, and just the changing nature, I guess, of government business that's probably going to take place in the next 5 or 10 years.
Great. Tracy, what about you all in Lee County? How can we continue to support you to further educate customers?
I agree. Continue to do what you're doing. I'm a very in-person kind of person, so I can't wait till we get back to fully in person, because I think maybe visits to the office and that we can do something together even for the general public. I think that would be really good.
Yes, we're looking forward to it as well. Yeah. Ken, what about over for you all in Manatee? How can Donate Life Florida continue to support you further to educate customers?
Well, and thanks for the plug to get people to subscribe to our YouTube. But the same really for Donate Life. You're trying to get 3,000 license plates registered so that they can start issuing the plates. Well, that opens up a huge opportunity where the tax collector mails out the reminder notices to everybody every month, thousands of them, hundreds of thousands, millions statewide every month. A lot of us do inserts. We mail out 25,000 a month. It's very inexpensive to put your a little insert in there to promote a certain month that you may want to target, and to encourage that license plate purchase.
Fantastic. All great ideas. And again, thank you. This is a wonderful relationship, and we love to collaborate with you all. So we're always looking for new ways to do that. So certainly looking forward to the rest of this year and next year, and just really growing this partnership so that we can, again, continue to save more lives every single day, every single year. So I would love to open it up as well to our live viewers. If any of you have any questions for our panelists, please feel free to type them in the comments, and we'll be happy to get to them. And while you all are gathering your thoughts and typing your questions, of course, we want to encourage any of our viewers today, if you have not already, register your donation decision either online by visiting lifelinkfoundation.org, or as many of our panelists have mentioned, it's really easy to do at your next appointment to renew your driver's license. You simply have to say yes, and you're registered. So of course, regardless of your decision, we want to, of course, let our families know about your decision. A lot of the times it's a shock to families when they hear that their loved one was a registered donor. So we certainly encourage you to have that conversation with your family as well.
And while we're waiting for those questions to come in, I just wanted to, again, thank you all for being here today. I think, some things the public just doesn't know that I wanted to highlight. Some of the offices that you guys do have special murals on the walls that really highlight donation when you come in. It connects people to the cause. Some of them have stories of donor families and recipients that are local to the area. So I really think that, that's just an immediate presence when you walk into some of those offices that just showcase the life-saving mission of Donate Life Florida. And we so appreciate, those opportunities to have those murals. Also, too, our volunteers, back before the pandemic, we used to have a lot of our volunteers for LifeLink and Donate Life Florida go out into the offices, not only to deliver supplies when you guys were running low, but to deliver campaign materials for April, and also to deliver appreciation goodies for Appreciation Week for our driver's license offices. So you guys, we miss doing that. I know our volunteers miss seeing you all, and I do think that also helps really connect the cause, especially with staff. So our volunteers, when it is safe, I know they're eager to get back out there and connect with everybody again. They've been, missing you guys, and they do love that connection, getting to share their stories and why donation is important to them. So we really appreciate that support. And like Ken said, really, sharing stories is important. So if you guys haven't, go to that YouTube channel for Manatee County Tax Collectors and please follow it, because they do provide some great information, and it's an opportunity for us to also potentially share some stories of donation. So definitely check that out.
Yes, absolutely. And I don't know if you all have been seeing some of the comments coming in, but a lot of folks are just really thanking you all for everything that you do every single day and your support of the mission. It looks like Gary had one question. This might be for Ashley. How many Donate Life plates have been pre-sold?
So right now we have 173 plates that have been sold. And like I said, we're continuing to market. And I really appreciate Ken's suggestion for perhaps maybe doing the inserts is probably a great way for us to continue, advertising that the plate is the vouchers are available for purchase. And like we're saying, we do have to hit that 3,000 mark before that plate goes into production. And we actually are on a deadline. We do have to do this by October of 2022. So we really need to get those numbers up. If you haven't purchased your plate voucher and you do want to support the Donate Life plate, please do so. Like I said, there is an online venue to do that. You can go to donatelifeflorida.org for more information, or just go to your local county tax collector office and you can do it right in there. It's super quick and easy. I'll share my experience really quickly. I actually live in Hillsborough County. I went in the first day it was available, which was back in October of 2020. And I just have to say I was so impressed with how efficient and quick it was. It took me about 7 minutes. It was really fast, no waits. I signed up for a time, and The offices are doing such a great job of keeping people social distance, making sure that people are, following protocols and keeping everybody safe during COVID. So really job well done to all of our counties who have implemented those things to keep everyone safe. It was a great experience and super easy, and took me, like I said, less than 7 minutes to do.
Great. I see another question from Mary Ann. Do you think that the Donate Life plate will be on the handicap plates? Ashley, do you think you can address that?
I don't think that what we've researched, I don't think you can actually have that. I think the difference there is you would have to use, if you wanted the Donate Life plate, you would have to use a hang tag for the handicap if you wanted to do have both of those. So I don't think you can get it on the tag with the handicap.
Great, thank you, Ashley. Looks like we have another question. Tax collector workers ask if customers want to or continue to be an organ donor, can they ask if they would like to purchase a voucher for our Donate Life Florida specialty plate? I guess maybe during the application, during the transaction. Any Dale, Ken, I don't know.
I'll start. If we to be fair, there's 150 plates out there, and along with Donate Life Florida getting this opportunity, there were 15 others. I had a couple of friends from Auburn came in first day and did theirs, and then they said, "Well, how many are we up to?" And I had to look it up for them. But if we asked it for Donate Life, which would be very nice to do, we'd have to ask it for the 150 of them as well. And we've talked about customer service, and one of the things there is to set this all up for success is keep the wait times down, so that the customers are in a good mood when they get to us.
Exactly. Yeah, that just makes sense. All righty. Well, I keep seeing some more comments. A lot of people have enjoyed the presentation. Again, thanking you all for your service and promoting the Donate Life cause. I don't know if we have any other questions, but I just want to take the time to, again, thank our wonderful panelists for joining us today to share about this special relationship that we have and how we work together. It can't be said enough. We simply can't continue to save more lives each year without your support of the Donate Life cause. And so we really want to thank you all for what you do, not just in April, but throughout the year. So as well, to all our viewers, if you have any questions about, the Hillsborough, Lee, or Manatee County Tax Collector's Office, or you need to make an appointment, please visit their websites. Those will be at the bottom of the screen as well. And of course, we want to encourage you all to please continue to follow LifeLink of Florida on our Facebook and YouTube as we wrap up this month's Donate Life Month celebration. I can't believe we've already reached the end here. And actually on April 30th is Donor Remembrance Day. So we certainly encourage you all to follow us on social media as well and participate as we wrap up the month. I don't see any additional questions. So again, thank you everyone for joining us today. I think this has been great. I know I have learned something new as well too, and I hope you have as well. So thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Erica.
Thanks all. Y'all have